Hello? 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 Okay, hello Mega Man fans. I'm your Strafe operator today, Player Salad. Today we have our special stream of New Moon 2023 Cycle 8 Blood Moon 2. This is the second week of the round robin stage, so that means after today, the top cut will begin. This is the final day to play your matches. We have participants in chat. You can still play out the rest of your sets today, but today is the final day, so get going. Before we start, and I introduce our casters for today, I do want to remind everyone that due to Twitch.tv's terms of service changes, we will no longer be able to multi-stream to our YouTube simultaneously, and with that decision, a lot of other requirements from Twitch, though I don't think those matter to us that much actually. Because of that, we are choosing to stream only on YouTube moving forward when the terms of service kicks in, which I think is in July. So what that means is probably by the end of Blood Moon, after the break, we will be moving to our YouTube. If you have questions or if you have any thoughts and opinions on the matter, feel free to go over to our Discord and the N1GP feedback channel. Would love to hear from you. Okay, and with that, today our casters are Neryth and Symes. Hello, Neryth and Symes.
Hello, Neryth and Symes.
Yes, hello.
Okay.
Okay, as you can see here, we have Giga energy today. Giga chip levels of energy today for the stream. And yes, we have 5 matches for everyone today. With that, are we ready to go into setups?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go into Passbyword versus HonorNite.
Alright, we got a Gregor versus Balzar matchup right off the bat today. We have Passbyword on the left playing Gregor. This looks like, yeah, it's Gundel Force, which you should have seen coming given the art that Passbyword submitted for Blood Moon.
This is he's got the Gundel Force, also some B code, the Sanctuary Splash, and also the panel Return and Holy panel. This is a pretty standard folder, I'd say, for No Shoes Gregor.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard folder for No Shoes Gregor, but the Navicust is actually pretty funny. This is a attack max using attack +1 pieces, and then the reason for that is because it's fitting Tango in. So it's actually a 1400 HP No Shoes Gregor, which is a lot more rare. Usually when you see No Shoes Gregor, you're going to see a lot higher attack or a lot higher HP value. But instead, this is doing a trade-off here and taking Tango. It's also got the Cust 2 piece in there in the corner. So this is definitely a weirder Gregor Navicust.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting seeing the Tango.
Yeah, and on the other side, we have HonorNite playing Balzar, and this looks like just looks like Salad Cust, the 1400 HP Cust 3 attack 4. Yeah, this is Salad Cust on the right side here, and it looks like this is a G code. Well, it's really hard to say it's even G code, but it is running the uninstall in G code paired with the either Heat Dragon or Wood Dragon. But the rest of it is actually like this is not too heavy into actually into G code because of the fact that it's only running Ground Man SP outside of that. On the other hand, it's also got Magnum 2s in W and a Barrier 200 in W. So this is kind of like a mix-up with G and W, taking some of the good chips from both that HonorNite wants to use here. Really, probably just taking the dragons in G for that uninstall value. And it's running, of course, Meteor Knuckle Neo Variable, the combo right there. Also running Element Man SP as its other SP Navi. It is double fast gauge, and it's also running full cust, but the full cust isn't regged. So the full cust is probably going to see more value in denying a beast turn to your opponent, or just getting out of the sticky situation, or getting into the next cust fast, so that you don't have a window of vulnerability. There's a single wind rack in here, and then standard array of defenses, triple invis, triple anti-damage, and life aura. So the actual reg choice here is Grab Revenge. So we'll see how that works out. So it is going to look like a 1400 versus 1400 HP matchup right off the bat. Identical HP values when they load in, but you do have to keep in mind that Passbyword does have Tango for that extra kick of the recovery and barrier. The extra 400 effective HP, I believe it is. So I think that's it. I'm ready to jump into the set if you are, Symes.
Yeah, legs go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we're in.
And this does look like it's from Passbyword's perspective. And we're seeing a full ice field with back column ice cubes to start with. This does favor Falzar a bit, because Falzar can get some freeze break combos here using Dust Cross or Spout Cross, depending on the chips you have. So I would be surprised if HonorNite didn't go into Dust Cross right off the bat here. Passbyword does have machine gun 3s, but it's actually Spout Cross. Gonna get some freeze value instead using the ice panels, and hopefully avoid these machine gun 3s, avoid the B Cross here. Solid defensive movement from HonorNite, able to dodge from the first machine gun 3 that comes out. Right into a combo right here, using the freeze into Erase Man. Into another charge shot, into Judge Man.
Oh, a bit of an early TFC by Passbyword there. Probably wanted to hold the panel return until after the Magnum to immediately fix those holes.
Yeah, it should be okay because Passbyword does have Sanctuary right here in this next cust, but definitely not an ideal situation. Now being forced to use it here. Okay, Passbyword going into Erase Cross here, gonna reclaim this area, drop the Sanctuary, hope it doesn't get taken out immediately, and get some slow gauge value here, trading charge shots, or at least trying to. Ooh, oh no. That is HonorNite's G-code chips right there. The Wood Dragon, Heat Dragon combination, getting the full value, getting double damage and everything. Oh no. Groundman SP coming out from HonorNite is going to take out that entire set of defenses there. Both the Barrier 100 from Tango and the anti-damage, and as the holy panels that were left over there from Sanctuary. Now there's only one holy panel left in the top corner here.
Yeah, and so Passbyword, now that HonorNite's Wood Dragon is gone, is can pretty safely go into Electros here, but HonorNite switching out of Spout and into Tengu, and oh boy.
That is a quarter knuckles for 5 hits. Double area grab coming out of HonorNite, not able to reach the back, thanks to Passbyword having an area grab as well on this turn. And with that, the double recovery 300s did come out of Passbyword already. Looks like Grab Revenge, gonna do the trick here, send HonorNite back and deny the Tomahawk lock that HonorNite was looking for. Barrier 200 coming down from HonorNite. Just 3 stacked defenses here. Barrier 200, anti-damage, and invis all active for HonorNite. Slow gauge does get popped here. But this Magnum really is going to do the trick for HonorNite and limit Passbyword's offensive options here. It feels like HonorNite has connected with so much and gotten so many great combos out, and Passbyword is still hanging on with 600 HP here.
Oh, and HonorNite just putting down the life aura here.
And there comes the second fast gauge there. Looks like Passbyword is going to try to deal with this life aura right off the bat with the Wind Rack. There's no real chance that the Wind Rack will be interrupted because of Passbyword's own life aura and anti-damage here. Both players taking out the taking out their Wind Racks, dealing with the life auras on the other side. HonorNite breaking from these panels with Element Man Elec. Going to drop Full Cust right here and end the turn prematurely. I think Passbyword did manage to squeeze out all of their chips though, so not too much value there.
Ooh. I'm not sure if Passbyword wanted the Element Man elect there. Oh boy, and now Rush will proc.
Yeah, and unfortunately not able to get onto the Holy Panel before popping the Rush there. Invis from HonorNite is going to block the Blastman SP.
Oh wow, and is he really just throwing away the Proto-Man SP? Okay, yeah, gonna hang on to it here. These holes will fix eventually.
Yeah, it's only turn 9 here. Even though it's in fast gauge, there's still plenty of time to... Ooh. Plenty of time to get this Proto-Man SP out, and then the Gundel Force turn. The only issue here now is Passbyword will have to wait an additional turn. Oh!
And down to just 13 HP, but oh, he's got HonorNite down to 665. This might just be enough, even with the holy panels. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, well played by Passbyword, managing to take that first game. I mean, the Gundel Soul doesn't get reduced by the holy panels, so really a lot of heavy lifting done by that right there. HonorNite actually played really well that match as well. Just able to get so many good combos in there, make really good use of the starting field and everything, but fortunately it wasn't quite enough. The disturbing thing is that, you know, they have the same starting HP. It really feels like you would think that Passbyword would be easier to take down here, but I guess those double recovery 300s and then the Tango just add so much extra value, so much extra padding to Passbyword's HP value that HonorNite was struggling to close that one out.
Yeah, he does end up having about 2,300 total HP with the Recovs and Tango.
Erased Man connects here for HonorNite. Ooh, and able to get a buffered movement down, block one of those from those panels as well. This means that HonorNite still does have that up and down movement option here.
Okay, and so Passbyword now going for a slash cross turn here. Now that Groundman SP is gone, he's bringing the slash cross along with Life Ore and also that slow edge. Ooh, and gonna block the grab revenge here.
Yeah, that's actually huge value on the okay, never mind. Yeah, the Wind Rack came out, instantly pushed Passbyword back and removed the Life Aura. So not a bad exchange right there.
And this is where having a bug stop does hurt Passbyword. Could have potentially got a bunch of extra damage there. While locked out of the area with Slash Cross if they could have gone for Buster Bug procs.
So it looks like Passbyword is going to give up on Slash Cross here. Just doesn't have the area to make it work. Going to go into a cross that has a stronger hard shot when it comes to this kind of area configuration.
Yeah, and I think that HonorNite actually hasn't crossed at all yet. Oh, wow. It looked like the judgment came out too early, so then the grab revenge started applying flashing after.
Ooh, yeah, HonorNite taking a couple of Elect Cross charge shots here. Those can add up very quickly and be very painful. Looks like Tomahawk Cross is going to be choice for HonorNite here. HonorNite does already have this +1 area. This will be a swing coming down. There's the D cross hit. Right into Element Man Elect to break those panels, but Passbyword does have the answer here. Uses panel return end of turn to make sure that they're not locked in place here.
So HonorNite putting up the barrier 200 here. And Passbyword's anti-damage being broken by that Magnum.
Yeah, Passbyword still has to get through this barrier 200 and then the anti-damage behind it. Charge cross here is an interesting choice because these broken panels does mean that HonorNite is straight up just safe from oh, unless there's a... Okay, so here's the slow gauge. This will... Yeah, this might not be great. Anti-damage. Invis is going to block everything here. Both Neo Variable and Meteor Knuckle went into this offensive play. Here's the Sanctuary to get these panels back, but don't have the area anymore. But it looks like HonorNite is going to play aggressively, and maybe not the greatest idea here. Fast Gauge is going to get dropped though, so this will get HonorNite into the next turn. And this looks like it's going to be a tough spot for HonorNite. Passbyword has both the B brothers here, Protoman SP and Blastman SP, as well as a Machine Gun 3 to take care of the anti-damage. So there's going to be a ton of damage coming out from Passbyword here. We'll see how much HonorNite can avoid. The Passbyword's goal here is really just to get through this defense, get the D-Cross, so that the Gundel Force combo can land on the next turn. Oh, not a great start. Machine Gun 3 gets completely avoided here by HonorNite. And this is, this is not great, because Passbyword really wants to get rid of this anti-damage. Yeah, this anti-damage is gonna have to go. So hopefully Passbyword can land a charge shot here to get rid of it. Otherwise, HonorNite will be able to continue camping Tomahawk. Turn 10 already. Ooh. Wow, and that is not great.
Oh no, that's
Oh. Yeah, double damage from Element SP right into the freeze. This means HonorNite takes game 2, and now it's tied 1-1, going into the third game of the set here in this best of 3. And this is a conveyor panel field to start with. You want to be very careful with the movement here in turn 1 because you can easily trap yourself by stepping down into an area grab.
Yeah, it's always pretty funny when people get trapped in front of conveyors. You definitely don't want to walk into that.
Yeah, so both players will probably be doing some movement on the middle row here and avoid stepping down too much. I think it's going to be an immediate slow gauge drop by Passbyword.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that, but ooh, getting the erase man right away on this dust. But this will let HonorNite basically already win the gauge war here.
Two hits from the machine gun 3. HonorNite was kind of trapped in there thanks to the conveyor panel. Yeah, and like you said, this does mean that HonorNite will come out ahead in the gauge war, be able to get that fast gauge in the end. But I think the fast gauge actually isn't too bad for Passbyword. Yeah, I think Passbyword isn't super duper reliant on a slow gauge in this specific matchup, so it should still be okay.
Oh wow, and Passbyword, it looks like just going for the last man here, even though HonorNite is in Spout Dross, not waiting to use it for when HonorNite's in Tomahawk Dross.
Last Man SP coming in here, getting some decent damage. Element Man SP retaliates. Both players getting a single solid hit here. Here comes Tomahawk Cross from HonorNite, and there's the Life Aura. Passbyword does have the Wind Rack already in hand, deals with it right off the bat. Gonna have some layered defenses here. Anti-damage and invis, preventing any damage here. HonorNite is going to use Element Man Freeze to get rid of that Holy Panel.
Yeah, and Passbyword taking Element Man here to go for the D-Cross, but the problem with this is Passbyword will have nothing left to deal with HonorNite's Sanctuary afterwards.
Yeah, I don't recall if Passbyword already used Elect Cross. If they didn't, they can still use Elect Beast and the Elect Breath to deal with Sanctuary, but it's not ideal. You are going to have to charge 1 to 2 chips there to get rid of everything. And it might be hard to do that in Fast Gauge, so... Yeah, we still do see Elect Beast as an option for Sanctuary removal, but that might be a little bit impractical depending on the circumstances here. Passbyword does still have to get rid of this Tomahawk Cross either way. Ooh, Life Aura answers the Meteor Knuckles perfectly here. Can prevent any damage from that corner Knuckles.
Has the panel return to immediately fix those holes, and now get a charge shot in for free. And actually, yeah, just going for the Q force here with slow gauge.
The only issue here is if HonorNite beasts out, this is not going to be a confirm in any way. HonorNite will actually be able to avoid both mainly the Gundel Soul. Still going to have to take some of the Kernel Force hits, and that's going to be a good chunk of damage here. But
because the thing is, at that point, since he's taking this slow gauge first, he'd have time to just beast charge Gundel Soul.
Yeah, exactly. So there is that option available here. There is no Beast from HonorNite, but there is a Sanctuary, and that is going to cut down the Kernel Force damage significantly.
Oh! And yeah, HonorNite actually did accidentally step down and take a bunch of extra damage from the Gundel Soul.
Yeah, unfortunately for HonorNite, there was the extra damage from that. That did translate into a win for Passbyword in that third match. And that does mean Passbyword took that set 2-1. GG, well played to Passbyword and HonorNite. Both players performed well there, but Passbyword does clinch that win. Yeah, it's still a really great showing from HonorNite as well, though, especially with that first game. Just really solid combos, really good utilization of the Navi chips that were dealt at the beginning in combination with Spout Cross, getting some great freeze combos and just weaving in a ton of damage on turn 1. Yeah, so still GG, well played to both players. With that, I think we can head into setups for the next set of the day, which is Demon Corsair versus Master S1X.
Okay, we're in.
Okay, so this is going to be a Falzar versus Falzar matchup here. Similar HP, though not identical. It's going to be 1900 versus 1800. And yeah, so this looks like a attack max, speed max, charge max. This is the Gambling Buster setup here on the left side from Demon Corsair, or at least some variation of it. And then on the right side, we have an 1800 HP setup with Custody, Rush, Undershirt, Bug Stop. This is a BDT setup here on the right side. So there's no real buster stats or anything. Just the speed +1 just because. Get some extra charge shots in early. But the BDT is there right at the top of the chip listing. You can see, so which means that the both the folder and the Navicust are built around this Giga here. Although I don't see full cust or fast gauge, so actually this is a bit of a weird folder here from Master S1X. The slow gauge, of course, makes perfect sense for after the BDT drop. Then you can squeeze in the maximum number of Dark Thunders. However, actually reaching BDT can be quite a problem if you're not running full cust or anything. You might not be able to preserve your Dust Cross, might not be able to get that Dust Dig, and might not be able to actually reach BDT quickly. So it's an interesting choice here in terms of the folder building for Master S1X. On the right side, we see this M code setup from Demon Corsair. It's actually only running 4 mega chips, opting not even to run any SP navies. To be honest, not the worst choice because M code just packs a ton of damage, although the chip choices here are pretty interesting. There's no boomer, there's no, well actually yeah, there's the one risky honey here, but there's no boost for it, so there's no double point or anything to go with the risky honey. It's just going to be tomahawk charged, I guess. But there are 2 train arrow 3s. Those can potentially do a lot of damage if you have the area. But you can't actually guarantee it using you can't guarantee the high damage train arrow setup here. Because there's only 1 area grab. There are 3 panel grabs, but if your opponent just hugs the front, you're not going to be able to get a ton of damage from the train arrow 3s. But it's a bit weird because there's the setup for it here with the double ice seed. So I guess it's really going to depend here. If Master S1X just kind of like hugs the front and uses their area grabs, it's actually going to be difficult to get good value out of the train arrow 3s. It's still going to be good damage with Spout Cross charging it, and then if you can get the ice seed to get those ice panels down as well. But still a bit surprising. I think that's all I have to say about the setups here.
Yeah, I would have just liked to see a dive man asterisk for the freeze break folder.
Yeah, that's true. That could have been a good option here as well.
But yeah, I think with that we can probably get into the match.
Okay, let's go. We're in.
I guess another awkward thing about the matchup is that versus a Falzar opponent, Demon Corsair's build here doesn't really have fire options. It just has the Element Man, not even Element Man SP to threaten like a heavy hitting D-Cross, but just the Element Man. So that means the freeze break potential here isn't going to be here if Master S1X realizes and just goes for Tomahawk Cross. So hopefully for Demon Corsair that doesn't become the case, and they can get some good freeze break combos in before Master S1X realizes.
Oh, and oh wow.
Yeah, Erase Man right off the bat is going to take Demon Corsair's Dust Cross out. Ooh, but there's the retaliation. Erase Man also coming out for Demon Corsair, going to take Master S1X's Dust Cross off as well. And that is, I think that's way more painful for Master S1X because they don't have Buster stats, they don't have the same tools available. They're trying to get to that BDT. So you can kind of see the downside here of not running full cust when you've got a BDT build. Not able to just squeeze into that turn 2 right off the bat and get at least one turn of dust digging in. Instead, you're stuck in this situation where you've been decrossed turn 1. And you can see this is also a bit awkward for Demon Corsair though. There's no Ice Seeds, but you do already have 2 Train Arrow 3s and 2 Golem hit 3s. And here we see Tomahawk Cross. So Demon Corsair is not going to get that freeze break combo. Wow, and instead we see a Fire on Grass combo there from Master S1X. And there goes the Train Arrow 3.
Ooh, yeah, the Golem hit does unfortunately not connect. But they could, yeah, it looks like they're going for a pretty substantial knuckle here.
Oh, yeah, not a good TFC right there. The fan does get destroyed by Judge Man.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow, what? Oh,
Yeah.
they used the Windrak chip.
Yeah, Demon Corsair saving themselves from getting decrossed right there. However, 3, 4, 5 hits on 6 panels. That's really good luck with that Meteor Knuckle. Even though Master S1X had the barrier 200 up, still ended up taking 300 damage there. And we are seeing pretty unfortunate circumstances here for Demon Corsair. Master S1X seems like they've realized, yeah, just gonna camp Tomahawk, just going to prevent the freeze break combo from happening. And Demon Corsair is not going into Spout Cross to get the extra chip recovery and ×2 value on Train Arrow 3. Because you can also get the chip recovery value just off of the Ice Seed as well. Decent damage landing from the Train Arrow 3, but still not too much.
When there is that bug fix to deal with this cust bug, they also have the machine gun into Muramasa.
Yeah, this could actually be game here if everything connects for Demon Corsair, but not sure if that's actually gonna happen here. Oh! Yeah, not a great situation. But the Muramasa lands, and that is 500 damage. Master S1X down to... Oh,
Yeah,
5
there's
HP.
a whole bunch of Buster Bug procs, and that's it.
Yeah, even with not getting freeze break value, not getting spout cross value for the Train Arrow 3s, so even with missing so much damage, Demon Corsair still managed to close it out with the help of some Buster Jam procs, and then the Muramasa connecting. Actually, it was actually a counter hit off of Master S1X's charge shot in the center there. So Demon Corsair does take that first game. Gets the green invulnerability here right off the bat from Oh. Yeah, okay, so it just gets eaten by the barrier 200. There goes that risky honey. Going to safely deal with the rush as well using the green invulnerability. Although Master S1X sucks up the fan right away, fires it back out, doesn't connect with it, but does get it off the field immediately. And we'll see if Demon Corsair can get some freeze break combos here. It's a bit awkward because Demon Corsair wants to be in Tengu to freeze and then do the back B pull into the front so that the Golem hit connects. But that does mean you're losing the Spout Cross ×2 damage. And I think that the Spout Cross ×2 damage is actually potentially more than the freeze break combo if you actually get like a really good train arrow off.
Yeah, I think that might only be if you have boosts on the train arrow, like attack +30 or double point.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, the train arrow is 50 damage per shot. So the most extra value you could get there would be 200. Whereas the freeze break combo is an extra 250 if it does work out. So yeah, the freeze break does end up being a little bit more damage. Unfortunately for Demon Corsair, it looks like Master S1X has realized once more. Well, just a couple of hits there, but this ban pulling Master S1X into the Tengu rack is getting some really good value here for Demon Corsair. Getting to interrupt the charge shot, getting to get some extra damage in here. Last man gonna connect, but not on grass, and it doesn't even destroy the fan here. Erase man coming down here. Will this translate into a charge shot? No, it won't. There was not enough time. And there's the D cross. Master S1X did not have any defense to protect the Tomahawk cross. Oh wow, what? The fan pulled Master S1X into the Tengu rack, but I guess because of the pull effect from the fan, the push effect from the Tengu rack actually didn't go through, even though it did the damage.
Yeah, and so Demon Corsair's own fan is now working against them because it prevented their area from being reclaimed. Ooh, and now Master S1X is getting the BDT set up.
Yeah, we'll see if this is too little too late though. Oh, imagine a step back, so not gonna get frozen here, but still taking 150. Looked a little bit early on that Golem hit. But missing the Golem hit was actually fine. It did allow Demon Corsair to get in that Tengu rack instead. The fan is finally gone, but Master S1X finally has BDTs coming out here as well. But Demon Corsair has so much damage left in the form of Muramasa, Machine Gun 3, Golem hit, and this Meteor Knuckle as well for the next turn. Oh, the ×2 Judge Man gets stolen away by Anti-Navi, and that means Demon Corsair takes that set 2-0. Well, well played to Demon Corsair and Master S1X. Even though Demon Corsair didn't manage to get the freeze break combos out, they still got a lot of that damage to connect. They still got a lot of value out of their folder. And on the other side, Master S1X just didn't manage to get the BDT draw they needed. And definitely it wasn't helped by the fact that there was no full custom there or anything. So despite the fact that Demon Corsair didn't manage to get any freeze break combos there, it still ended up being a solid 2-0.
It was nice knowing Symes. Wait, have I been muted on Discord this entire time? Well, I just unmute. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's go into setups for the next match.
Okay, and we saw a Falzar versus Gregar in the first set of the day. Then we saw Falzar versus Falzar. Now we're getting a Gregar versus Gregar. So we've got some really good variety here in terms of the version matchups. We have MegaSilver versus Alpha. And it looks like it's a B code Gregar on the left here. Not running the B Brothers, actually, only running Blastman SP.
I think MegaSilver, I think this is their first M1GP tournament, actually. So that's pretty incredible to showing a Blood Moon as your first tournament.
Yeah, I think that is true. So, welcome MegaSilver to New Moon and to Blood Moon. It's your first one. Yeah, so this is B code Gregar. B code Gregar is pretty popular as a choice for new players. It does have a ton of damage in there. It's not too difficult to play B code Gregar, and yeah, it's just a solid overall choice. The chips being run here are a little bit weird. You do see Aura Head 1 in there, which is a little bit strange to see in B code. Most of the time, players will run a heavier hitting B code chip in place of something like Aura Head 1. But we'll see whether or not it gets any value here. It potentially can, because this is the Gregar versus Gregar matchup. It could actually get a D-Cross hit on Slash Cross, which would be very embarrassing for your opponent. The Aura Head 1 doesn't even do that much damage, but just the pain of getting your Slash Cross removed by it, yeah, that might sting a little bit if it does happen. Other than that, we do see Justice 1, which isn't going to get any value here because Alpha does have air shoes. But, you know, it might still connect on the center and do really solid damage. So we'll see whether or not that happens here. This is a bit light on defense. There is double anti-damage, but no invis. A bit unfortunate for this specific matchup because Alpha does not have Rush. So if you were running triple invis here, you would just get full value and actually have a really solid defensive options there. There's no gauges in this folder here, but it is Gregar versus Gregar. And yeah, Alpha is running 2 slow gauges, one of them regged. So it is going to be a slugfest here. On the right side, we do see there's no Gundal Force actually for either player. It is just standalone Kernel Force. So that is interesting. It's a G code coming out from Alpha here. It's going to have uninstall with the dragons. As usual, 1 Heat Dragon, 1 Wood Dragon. The potential for the double damage there with the heat on, or with the fire on grass. Also these 2 machine gun 2s and 2 statics, great options here. Those statics are going to be a threat to MegaSilver's Erase Cross. And then we see 2 summon black 3s, which is an interesting choice. They're actually options here for Alpha to break some panels and get some guaranteed Summon Black 3s out.
They've got a level 2 crack step.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
they've also got a motion bug.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's the poem right there. That is actually very juicy. That's some potentially very good value because Summon Black 3 is 260 damage. So if you can get the ×2 for it, that's actually 520. That's basically a mega chip, like an SP Navi's worth of damage. So that can be very, very painful for your opponent to deal with. We'll see whether or not Alpha can pull that off. I think that's about it in terms of what I have to say about the setups.
Yeah, I think with that we can get into this match.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we're in.
So yeah, we are seeing this from MegaSilver's hurt side.
Yeah, and it does seem a little bit like an awkward starting hand here. Yeah, I wonder what the play here is actually gonna be. Because Erase isn't really safe due to statics coming out from Alpha. Charge Cross might just have to be the play here. Get some extra cust as well. Make your left hand or your next hand a little bit less awkward. Ooh, and that sounded like a pretty juicy anti-damage right there. That ×2 proc attached to it. It will actually do enough to break the life aura, but does not connect. Alpha getting another ×2 proc there to end. Not able to get any value out of it though. Looks like it's going to be a lance right off the bat to knock Alpha out from the back. If MegaSilver is lucky, this might interrupt something as well. But, oh no, it doesn't. Alpha steps forward, gets the ×2 static.
Oh no! Ground the ×2 ground band into the hole.
Alpha getting some good use out of those cracked panels they're creating there. Just breaking them, making sure these charge tackles do not connect. But MegaSilver still getting in some solid damage so far. They did start with more HP than Alpha, but still not a bad HP difference here. Tengu Man, both hits gonna connect. And a Doll Thunder 3 connects. And a second Doll Thunder 3 connects, but oh, ×2 Kernel Force. But that's... Okay, that's another, it's another ×2 anti-damage there.
And it will be tough to get value from that Justice 1 against a bugged shoes setup like this.
Yeah, that Justice 1 is probably just going to fly into that center hole. You would have to wait for it to come back and just hope your opponent doesn't like immediately break it again.
Oh, you'd have to time it to go for it when they went to break it, and then get the full center hit.
Yeah, that is a potential play here, and Alpha is low on HP right now, so we'll see. Ooh. This is a bit awkward here. Yeah, MegaSilver is finally swapping off of Charge Cross. Charge Cross is just not giving MegaSilver any offensive potential here. Just getting the utility from that extra cost. So now switching into Elect Cross, hoping to close this out. Half damage from the Summon Black. However, this Erase Man will also connect with the Erase Boost.
Ooh, and blocking the ground man.
Yeah, only getting one hit as a result of that.
Ooh, and this is really close here. Both players under 100 HP, but MegaSilver does have this Recov 300.
Oh, that
Light
is...
aura.
Oh no!
Yeah, MegaSilver definitely meant to beast charge that panel return, but accidentally removing their own sanctuary.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would have made it to the next turn either way, because Slash Lock can be very oppressive in terms of the DPS, and that was going to be almost a full slow gauge turn, but definitely didn't help that panel return ended up being accidentally TFC'd there. Here we do see the geyser panels in the front. And we'll see how MegaSilver plays this. Alpha actually starting off blind here. MegaSilver choosing to use the panel return just to get rid of the geyser panels, which is a bit of an odd choice. A lot of damage coming out so far. Alpha taking quite a bit of damage. Both players actually losing a good chunk of HP right there. Alpha having lost about 500. MegaSilver actually losing about the same. So actually a pretty even turn one. Okay, MegaSilver canceling out of the slash cross there, realizing can't actually get to land. Gonna stay in charge cross, which again is going to limit MegaSilver's offensive options here. Because Alpha can just continue to create these crack panels, step behind them, and that's the end of that. These charge tackles shouldn't connect. Ooh, ground down SP.
Yeah, at least no ×2 on it, but that still breaks most of MegaSilver's Sanctuary. And ooh, stepping forward there, just trapping themselves.
A bit of an awkward hand here, but it is going to be banish into this area grab. Hope your opponent doesn't have their own area grab, and then just try to work with this slash lock. But Alpha is only running 3 area grabs, so yeah, it turns out Alpha does not have an area grab ready this turn to deny the slash lock. So it all works out here for MegaSilver. Losing a little bit of damage there with the slash lock, not perfectly executed, fortunately. Otherwise, I think Alpha would have taken at least 1 extra hit there before end of turn. But still quite an HP gap here. 865 to 266, 600 HP difference. Alpha falling dangerously close to deletion here. MegaSilver is going to try to close this out with this beast Kernel Force. Oh no!
Wow. Oh wow, yeah, MegaSilver's Wind Rack being interrupted and counterhit by Alpha's Wind Rack. And unfortunately now no way to remove this life aura here.
Well, there come the Wind Racks. MegaSilver does have 3 in their folder, so they have 2 more coming right up here to make sure that this life aura disappears. But still very unfortunate for MegaSilver that they were not able to actually get that Kernel Force to connect. Uh-oh, this is... Oof. Yeah, Alpha not able to squeeze into the next turn there. Still getting some really good damage off that turn, but not able to avoid being deleted. And now we see one of my favorite fields. See the Fruit Gushers picnic field. See the glowing, the pulsating purple Fruit Gushers out there. Absolutely delicious. And you see the MegaSilver and Alpha just sitting on the grass there, having a picnic. A wonderful sunny day. Bug fix turn 1 coming out for Alpha. Low gauge as well. Oh wow!
Getting huge damage from those that fire hit on the grass panels. I think with Heat Cross that's like 460 damage.
Yeah, it sounds about right to me. Yeah, that was massive value there. Alpha already down to 650 HP. That's not a good luck.
Ooh, unfortunately, using the summon black, trying to use it point blank. I'm not sure if they were trying to beast charge it or what they were going for, but
Man, SP is actually going to connect here, get full damage on MegaSilver, and crack some of these panels, make it more difficult to get the positioning right. But the Tengu Man also connects, one of the hits at least connects on MegaSilver's side. The B cross on Alpha. But Alpha does retaliate with static.
yeah, and MegaSilver taking a lot of damage from the high level HP bug. It also standing on those poison panels. Oh, and not TFCing the anti-damage on the ×2 roll. And so Alpha getting a lot of value out of that full synchro.
Looks like Alpha has run out of beast turns here, whereas MegaSilver still has plenty. But going into Slash Cross here, not sure if they'll actually be able to connect, but this will at least pressure MegaSilver. Actually, no, never mind. This is a very unfortunate range. Oh, using that Wind Rack to send MegaSilver back there. Oh my. Oof. And Alpha does manage to close that round out and take the set.
Yeah, GG to both players. That was a pretty wild ending.
Yeah, kind of crazy that Wind Rack actually got so much value there. Denying the Heat Breath made all of the difference. All right, yeah, well played to both players there, both MegaSilver and Alpha. And congratulations to Alpha on taking that set. With that, we can go into setups for our next set of the day, which is Soren versus ChinaTV. Okay, now we are back to our regularly scheduled Gregar versus Falzar matchup. We have Soren on the left side here, running Gregar, running the Chonk HP setup here, 2200 HP with charge max, attack max. And it is B code. Yeah, here's the B code Gregor here. Protoman SP and Blastman SP. Both these mega chips are effective versus Tomahawk and Tengu in Falzar. So B code pretty good against Falzar. You see there's also 2 machine gun 3s. Those cover bus cross and ground cross. So with that, there's a lot of threats here in terms of the cross matchup. And this is a full Gundel Force setup here. Colonel Force and a Gundel Soul 3 in Q code, of course. You see 2 wind racks as well to deal with any potential life auras on that turn. What's interesting here is you do see some interesting chip choices here. You see there's only 1 slow gauge actually. It is regged on Soren's side, but that we'll see whether or not that's an issue because ChinaTV does have double fast gauge. On the other hand, we do also have a full cust, just a random full cust in Soren's hand, which can help for instantly ending beast overturns or just getting rid of one of your opponent's beast turns, or just getting to the next turn, get some defensive options out, and so on and so forth. But their folder does look very good against Falzar. On the other side, we have ChinaTV's E code here, which is pretty interesting. E code doesn't see a lot of play. There's some pretty decent chips in it, but at the same time, just a little bit awkward because doesn't have like a. Well, actually, I mean it's not a bad code by any means. I guess it's just a little bit awkward to play usually, so we'll see if ChinaTV can make this work. There is Element Man SP here in code, of course, for E, which is a pretty big upside given how strong Element Man SP is. You also see 2 Elec Swords here, Cornshot 2, Elec Pulse 2s, 3 Elec Pulse 2s in E code. So you see that because of the Pulse 2s in E code, you'll actually be able to see the Pulse Rack combos coming out. The Beast Pulse Rack combos, rather. And a single Fireburn 3, which might actually be pretty decent in value just because of the panel cracking versus No Shoes Gregor. You do see Meteor Knuckle Neo variable as the encode choices here. There's no Sanctuary, actually. But there is Life Aura, there is 2 Invis, 2 anti-damage, so this is a little bit light on defense. And it is a 1700 HP build. A little bit awkward because you're not getting much attack here. You've got a single attack +1 in here, and there's no hub, so that's all you got there. This does make your beast charges and your charge shots less effective, but that is the price you pay for. Well, I guess the major perk here is just 1700 HP. Yeah, so an interesting choice with the with Navicust. I think that's all I've got to say about this about the setups here. So I guess we can head into the match itself.
Okay, let's go.
We are seeing a favorable field for Falzar here. Both players getting that turn 1 invis. There's also fast gauge being played by ChinaTV right off the bat. Anti-damage being dropped by Soren into this area grab, partially blocked here. Judgment SP is going to get these panels back, but not going to break through any of these defenses, unfortunately. Both players sitting on Invis anti-damage. ChinaTV does have those 2 rock cubes, or I think they were ice cubes actually. Actually not sure, I think those were rock cubes? Shouldn't matter too much unless Soren decides to switch into heat or charge cross here, but I can't foresee that happening. Soren will probably stay in erase. The question is whether or not they're going to beast. They opt not to. So they are not too desperate to take this dust cross out. Not going to go into an early beast and try to beast charge any erase tails or anything.
Yeah, that's always pretty rough. Because you see slow gains on the turn when you erase beast and stuff, so one less chip you have to charge and the electrical too does come out. And I think ChinaTV connects with one of the
Symes, we need you to come closer. We can't hear you. Symes.
Yeah, the going slow gauge when you go erase beast is rough because that's one less chip you have to charge. And oh no, the blast man SP does connect on those grass panels.
Okay, welcome back.
Is that better?
Yeah, welcome back, Symes.
Ooh, and just connecting with the last hit of that machine gun. I'm kind of surprised that ChinaTV wasn't able to just step forward there. Getting decrossed right at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that can't be a pleasant feeling for ChinaTV here, but we'll see what's gonna happen afterwards here. ChinaTV gonna they're just gonna stay in base beast. That was our beast here.
Oh
wow.
no, they do take the center hit from the Justice one, but they do at least get a corner M knuckle here.
Yeah, not to mention the Neo variable, the supersonic boom connecting there. Decent amount of damage here. Both players pretty close in HP, which isn't bad given that Soren started with quite a bit more. Definitely the knuckles landing there did the trick to in terms of evening the HP out a bit. Ooh, it looks like maybe... Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, this definitely is not a Tengu lock now. Probably wasn't going to be one either anyways, because ChinaTV only has 2 area grabs in the folder. So yeah, this was probably a doomed play from the start. Oh, that erase man gets stolen by Beat. And unfortunately that machine gun 3 didn't actually connect to get rid of the anti-damage. Before that that time freeze exchange happened. So the Proto Man SP actually gets thrown into it instead, and not able to get that extremely juicy 580 damage on Tengu. So this does mean that ChinaTV is still in this, still has 650 HP. Soren is still gonna have to burn through the rest of that here, and Life Aura dropped by Soren here, going to prevent ChinaTV from getting this decross. a recovery 300 sees play here from ChinaTV, bringing them back up to 950 HP, just about the same as Soren, just a little bit more. But Soren does have these two defenses layered on top of each other here. We'll see if ChinaTV can deal with them. Ooh, Soren's one slow gauge being played here, and this might be a slash lock turn. This might be a very rough situation. Ooh, Invis, though, is going to negate most of the slash lock this turn. And Life Aura as well. Unfortunately... Wow, and Erasement. Yeah, this is a great answer to the slash lock for this turn, but ChinaTV is still going to take 2 hits there. And now Soren is in a bit of a awkward position. They need to burn through these chips on this turn, and that will almost definitely give them the Gundel Force combo on the next turn. But oh wow! If only that actually landed in the center there.
Yeah, that would have been nuts. They almost got it. But ooh, now their Tomahawk gets decrossed, and this, yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to survive this turn. Unfortunately, it seems like they never got their second fast gauge off.
Yeah, unfortunately for ChinaTV, it did end up being stuck in slow gauge there at the end. A bit surprising. ChinaTV should have a solid advantage in terms of the gauge war, because Soren also has that slow gauge Greg, so they can't, and as Gregar, they can't afford to like just sit on it forever. That is too much wasted cust space for a cust 1 build. Ooh, Blastman SP connects right there. And that is a huge amount of damage. Blastman SP being on grass as well. Oh, actually, this was the same field. This is the Fruit Gushers picnic field. So, yeah, so that's why there were the grass panels on the back there. Yummy! I love my poison panels. So yeah, a great opening for Soren here. Let's see if ChinaTV can make a bit of a comeback here. Not able to get a pull forward into the Erase Man. Ooh, it looks like a Buster Jam proc actually coming out there for Soren at the end too. Just that extra bit of damage, adding insult to injury here. Oh, and not able to get the back B into the Element Man SP, although it would have been blocked anyways. Now losing the Tengu cross to an anti-damage as well. Things are not looking good for ChinaTV.
Yeah, that was a pretty unfortunate turn for ChinaTV, and down by a massive 1400 HP.
Yeah, is there still hope? I mean, I think there is. Yeah, here comes an absolutely crushing combo from ChinaTV using the E-code chips. And wow, yeah, we were saying there was a 1400 HP gap. That is now a 700 HP gap, so half of that was closed up in one turn. So that really shows you the power of that Beast Rush in combination of those E-code chips.
Yeah, E-code is definitely actually a very strong code with the Elect Pulse 2 combos, but also the Grass into Fire Burn 3 combos.
We are going to see this HP gap go back up a bit with that Recovery 300 being popped by Soren, but not much else happening on this turn. And Soren does have Anger, but nothing great to use it with. Maybe just gonna go for this Erase Man, try to get this to connect for 240. It would also burn through ChinaTV's trap there. Unless it's anti-navi. I don't know if this has been checked for anti-navi. This could actually be a bit of a problem. Oh, well, Beat actually was still in play anyway, so it just takes that. And Soren actually not using the that Life Aura in the turn. So yeah, not able to use it before the turn ends. I'm gonna carry it into this next turn here. Yeah, and it was anti-damage. Soren looking at their cross options here. Gonna go into Heat to try to put some pressure on the Tomahawk. Yeah, this is actually a Tomahawk lock right here at the +1 area. So Soren not looking forward to that. He's gonna try to do something about it with Heat Cross. He gets the area back using Judge Man.
Oh! And yeah, that Life Aura getting... Actually, yeah, both players have Justice one. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and that direct hit from ChinaTV's Justice one did destroy Soren's Life Aura there. Ooh, here comes Spell Cross. Going to get the D cross there. And there's the Justice one coming out from Soren. Now both players have thrown their fists at each other. Completely ruined this nice Fruit Gusher picnic. And for what? If only Soren and ChinaTV could have joined hands and just enjoyed this nice sunny day. Fortunately, all good things must come to an end. Soren does use Grab Banish here. Get these 3 panels back right into this full cust.
And I'm surprised they've never used their slow gauge, and we're already on turn 12.
Yeah, this is kind of looking like a damage judge situation. Total Man SP is going to burn through the Life Aura, but Judge Man is actually going to connect, and these books will... Oh no, the books will not land here due to Soren already being in Viz prior to that. Here's Gundal Force. This is Soren's one hope of stopping this from going to Damage Judge. But it looks like it's gonna just be a slow gauge turn. Bit awkward because if you slow gauge here, ChinaTV could potentially just fast gauge on the next turn, and then you might not have a lot of time to work with for your Gundam Force. Double freeze coming in from Element Man.
Oh wow, and the Meteor Knuckle actually not breaking that panel above Soren at all. But now these panels are broken here for this Q-Force turn, and they're not taking it. Do they not know that this is the last turn before ChinaTV can just beast over?
That is that's definitely very awkward. And yeah, there it is, final turn.
Yeah,
well
ChinaTV should just beast over here, and yup, and now they are safe. And considering the difference in their starting HP, ChinaTV should have this on Damage Judge. Ooh, that was
That's
actually very close. Only a 80 damage difference.
Yeah, pretty surprising there, but wow. Yeah, ChinaTV does manage to just take that by the skin of their teeth, but really Soren was not able to make good use of their slow gauge and make good use of that get any value out of their Gundam Force, really. Now we're seeing ice cubes here in the back with an ice field. This is a really favorable field for Falzar, in my opinion. But we'll see whether or not ChinaTV has a good opening hand to take advantage of this.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Oh, they actually get the life aura off. Huh, and Soren I'm surprised they're not electing to make the field grassier, but actually I can't believe ChinaTV didn't get hit by that machine gun.
Yeah, that was wow, what a slide. That was very interesting. ChinaTV just you know, it's that Pulp Fiction scene where Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are getting shot at. That's what happened to ChinaTV right there.
Ooh, but does actually get the counter hit there to cross, but that actually the stun from the counter hit means ChinaTV now has anger.
Alright, does ChinaTV have something? Oh! Only 3 hits, but that's still 600 damage with that ×2 on Meteor Knuckle. That could have been so bad for Soren right there. Those 2 will get blocked.
Oh!
Yeah, the combo unfortunately does not manage to do anything there.
Yeah, it looks like they used the corn shot a little bit too fast. So Soren was still off the field from the anti-damage. And so that also then costs them the grass panel damage from the Fireburn 3.
Last Man SP coming out from Soren, but does not do anything. And ChinaTV just comes out with those pulses and swords, the elect swords, just comboing Soren there. And I believe this will be ChinaTV's final beast turn, so we'll see if there's anything left up ChinaTV's sleeve. I know they used a lot of their beast rush chips already. Unfortunately for them, some of that combo did get dropped. Oh, this Life Aura comes out, but not before Erase Man comes out and paralyzes Stunt. There's the Wind Rack into an Elect Sword. Element Man SP gets blocked by Invis, but still, that's a kind of a rough spot for Soren. You see one recovery 300 here. You also see the Gundel Force combo. That is an option here, and we'll see whether or not Soren goes for it. And that looks like it's the play. We'll see if ChinaTV has any answers to that. Ooh, there's the recovery 300. Massive damage there. About 1400, but ChinaTV, thanks to that recovery 300, perfectly survives it almost.
Yeah, but now Soren is going for the slow gauge erase beast turn.
Yeah, so we'll see if ChinaTV has any answer to this. Judgment SP,
wow.
That's great. That does buy ChinaTV quite a bit of time. Going to paralyze Soren for quite a while.
I'm surprised that Soren didn't even bother to TFC the Judgment SP with that anti-damage.
Ooh, yeah, so 2 Erase Tails are landing there, but running out of chips there to actually finish it off. I would be shocked if this set didn't end on this next turn here. ChinaTV down to 135 HP, Soren at 652, and this is going to be another turn of Erase Tails. So ChinaTV, I think, is either going to have to end this, or Soren is going to be the one to end it using the Erase Tails. So we'll see if ChinaTV has anything left here. Fast Gauge coming out. Ooh, Judgment, that's perfect. That is going to interrupt the charge.
Oh no, they missed the Neo variable, but Soren's Beast Out expires. But it looks like, is ChinaTV out of chips?
I'm not sure, but that Buster Jam proc. Oh. It's kind of looking like it. That is not a good sign. At 1 HP, ChinaTV forced the beast over early in turn 12 into that full custom Soren. And that should be game. Wow, an abrupt ending there, but yeah, Justice 1 closes that out, and Soren takes that set.
Why did it cut like that? Because it doesn't even, because you have to export it using Tango, and Tango wouldn't cut it early like that. So is that like, did they actually go back in and edit it to do that afterwards?
I think that's the only way that, yeah, that's the only way that could happen, because Tango does not would not cut it like that. Yeah. Well done.
Sus.
All right, yeah, well played to Soren and ChinaTV. Soren does take that set 2-1. What an abrupt ending, but all right. with that, we can move into setups for our final set of the day, which is HonorNite versus Symes.
Okay, Soren is in YouTube chat, and they said they think they messed it up from exporting. Maybe they ended it early or something. But well, I created a happy accident there. Some coyote in Twitch chat said they definitely ugly laughed at that cut. I'm sure they're not the only one. Okay, yeah, with that, we will go into setup.
HonorNite versus Symes. We have seen HonorNite today earlier, but this is our first time seeing Symes today. This is going to be Falzar versus Falzar. Of course, HonorNite here on the left playing the Salad Cuss here, 1400 HP build here. Symes on the right, though, does have the Gambling Buster build with 1800 HP and then all the Buster programs at max. We've seen HonorNite using that GW code with just the standard assortment of Falzar chips. Great options overall. Element SP, Ground SP, both huge damage, great utility. Meteor Knuckle Neo variable, so on and so forth. All pretty staple chips for Falzar. On the other side, we've got Symes here with... This looks a little bit spicier. But not too spicy, I hope. Yeah, this is just a T code build here. It's running Tomahawk SP, Tengu SP, so the T brothers. The T brothers a bit less popular than the B brothers, but still very solid. Really great options. They have a lot more impact versus Gregar. You can kind of see them as like the mirror to the B brothers. B brothers being great against Falzar. The T brothers instead have some good coverage against Gregar. The Tengu Man SP in particular, great against Erase Beast. Really threatens a really heavy hit against that. But it being Falzar versus Falzar, that's not gonna be too relevant here. Symes is running Meteor Knuckle as well, but no Neo variable in code, so just gonna be the standalone Meteor Knuckle there. This folder.
Yeah, why would I use the worst sword chip?
So true. It is. Yeah, we can't forget the Neo variable does have a 0% success rate and has never been able to perform because it's just the worst sword chip of all time. But setting that aside, we do see some interesting chips here. It is T code, so you have the Wood Dragons and Heat Dragon right here in Symes' folder. 2 Wood Dragons, 1 Heat Dragon. We also see the Tornado with attack plus 30 here, so this is gonna be pretty spicy here. You also see that white capsule in here tagged with the Tornado, so I can't wait to see if this combo connects here. There's also that one Bubble Star 1 in there, which is also a great setup, or great for setting up the Tornado as well. It should be an interesting matchup. And yeah, I don't. Do you have anything to say about this, given that you are one of the 2 players here, Symes?
No, I have nothing to say about this.
All right. With that, let's dive into the match itself.
All right, let's see. Okay, we're in.
And yeah, it's a double VOD. Oh boy.
And we do see some geyser panels here. Should be pretty interesting. Symes going into Dust Cross right off the bat. See. Alright, yeah, just gonna full cust right off the bat here. HonorNite, on the other hand, sitting with a Magnum and Invis, I think. But I'm not able to use anything. Let's see how this goes here. Symes is going to be able to go through their folder a little bit, clean up this hand a bit, and try and get some combo pieces here, or maybe just get some chips they want to throw out here. Looks like it's going to be a Sanctuary right off the bat. Oh wow, so Rush is going to come out here, but this should still be enough time for HonorNite to mash out and use the Magnum. Oh wow! Oh no, that's brutal. Instead, HonorNite chose to use the Rush to get the ×2, to get the Anger proc for the Magnum, and that Magnum destroyed the Holy Panels, and then did that ×2 on Symes' Dustcross. So yeah, that was a massive amount of damage right there. Oh no, there it is. There goes the tornado. And now HonorNite is down to 100 HP. That was wow. Okay, yeah, that is that is an extreme amount of pain. HonorNite here. Oh, the grab revenge doesn't even do anything because Symes actually steps back. Okay, Symes doesn't really have anything left for this turn, but the only problem here for Symes is that this is going to be a little bit awkward. They don't really have that much offense left here. Where an HonorNite is going to start stacking on his defense, trying to make a comeback play here. Oh, just element freeze into the Neo variable. Oh, but Symes had a buffered movement back, so they actually landed on the Holy Panel. Despite the fact that those front Holy Panels were removed, that actually saved Symes a huge amount of HP right here. Taking that D-Cross hit on the Holy Panel instead is great for Symes. That's not what HonorNite wanted to see, for sure. Very unfortunate here for HonorNite, but HonorNite does still have a lot of gas left, a lot of offensive plays and offensive options left. The question is whether or not they can avoid deletion and get those chips out. Ooh, and was this timed correctly? The Judgment books, yeah, they will pop the anti-damage here. Barrier 200 does come out, but it's in the corner. That's it. Symes takes game 1 here in just under 5 minutes. Just a really, really shocking amount of damage coming out there from that the tornado combo. And that really put HonorNite on the back foot for the rest of that game. Area grab coming out from Symes here into a bubble, and he damage thrown up right into the full cust here. And this is actually an awkward position for HonorNite because they might not want to. It's not ideal to switch out of Tengu this quickly. Usually you want to get a little bit of Tengu value here, but HonorNite not going to take any chances. Going into Tomahawk, wants that status guard. Takes a couple of hits.
The color bug was pretty clutch for me there, because I started with the Inves that round.
Yeah, that is very true there. The color bug did end up being very favorable for Symes there. Ooh, yeah, so the Judgment gets blocked, but it does return these panels for HonorNite. And it does look like Symes has the combo here. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not the attack plus 30. Now the attack plus 30 just comes up right here. A little bit rough because that means like the pieces are a bit separated. Sanctuary coming down from Symes. And Fast Gauge coming down from HonorNite here. Symes gonna keep cycling those chips. Now Meteor Knuckle comes up, and so does this Wind Rack. The Wind Rack is gonna be... Yeah, Symes opting not to take anything here, just gonna stay with that previous hand. It's really just the anti-damage here though. Yeah, Dustcross does get taken out by Magnum. Ooh, but a great use of the anti-damage in the end does block the element freeze here. There wasn't really a follow-up from HonorNite there, but still. Now the situation is a little bit more awkward to play for Symes though. Oh no! Well, I mean, the status card makes sure this goes through. That's good. Grab Revenge comes out here, and HonorNite did step back, so this is actually great. This avoids the Tomahawk block, and now you have the Holy Panels to play off of, so that Neo Variable's Supersonic Boom did not very much damage at all. The major problem here is that there's no bug fix, so Symes is running out of chip choices here and lost the Dustcross earlier, so can't even like dig for that bug fix. This is not looking good. So even though the position on the field and the actual play for Symes has been looking pretty good, in Cust it's looking not so good. This is going to give HonorNite a lot of room and a lot of time to get back into this and to play it out these turns the way they want them to be played. Ooh, Symes not able to retain those Holy Panels, or at least one of those Holy Panels. We do see the bug fix here. Symes just goes into the next turn. I'm not sure what was left over from that previous turn there, but it's gonna go into Tengu Cross here. It's a bit dangerous because now you're gonna have to have an extra turn afterwards. Yeah, so there's some defense here at least. Invis perfectly blocking that Meteor Knuckle. Yeah, so a very, very good choice there to remain with your previous hand, just to get that extra value from the defense. Now you knew that this was going to be the two chips you have available here. It's the bug fix and the Meteor Knuckle. You can't really afford to mess this up. This has to... The bug fix has to go through here, so if there's going to be a one-frame incident or a TFC incident here, yeah, actually that got taken off the table here with the ordering of the chips. At worst, it's going to be Meteor Knuckle. There's the Meteor Knuckle. It does get blocked by Invis as well. Both players having their Giga blocked by Invis here. but Symes is going to get the bug fix here safely. And that is going to restore that cust to full. End of turn rush here. HonorNite is going to have to cross cancel, actually. That's not a great situation because you've only got one turn of Beast left. So Ground Cross and Spout Cross are pretty okay endgame crosses to have. Now you're only going to have one of them. So a little bit awkward here. But you can't afford to not cross cancel here because you know your opponent is running that tornado combo. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, that's actually not a great situation for HonorNite, but we'll see how this turn plays out. Symes did not bring too much this turn, just the area grab invis. And HonorNite is now just playing this out. Honestly, this isn't a great situation. This isn't a great endgame situation for HonorNite. Groundman SP getting blocked here by Invis is a great look for Symes. The saving grace here is that this is being played out in fast gauge, so this might go down the damage judge, which would be more favorable for HonorNite. Yeah, if Symes has to connect with these remaining ships in order to stand a chance at taking the damage judge or getting a deletion, either one. So Tenguman SP is going to connect, but it is on the holy panels. Now there's one area grab there, but there's no additional area grab for the full Tengu lock. Tengu lock would have also been enough to probably take this, although there is the grab revenge, so that was never a play. Area grab coming in there as well. That's yeah, this is a tough situation now because Symes is gonna have to wait for a bit here. The recovery 300s come out. I think the fact that the recovery 300s came out just now does mean that the HP difference between them means that they're very close in damage judge, both HonorNite and Symes. So if Symes can connect with these remaining ships, that's going to be enormous. That's actually just going to be huge. So it all comes down to this. Symes actually going to go into Tengu Beast to try to make sure that everything here connects. But no! The Wood Dragon! It does not connect, and now Element SP comes out. That is HonorNite's only chip here. Oh no. Because the white capsule was attached to the Wood Dragon, so the fact that the Wood Dragon actually missed there, that led to Symes' tornado, the entire tornado just missing, or rather almost all the tornado missing. And now HonorNite just beast overs in this final turn and should take the damage judge. Wow, and damage judge was actually not very close. There was a 700 gap there for HonorNite. If that tornado combo had landed, Symes I think would have easily taken it, but unfortunately for Symes, HonorNite, just as usual, having pretty superb defensive play, and wow, just managing to escape from that combo. Okay, that's great. That is good news for Symes, though. At the very least, the color bug giving a beneficial status right off the bat. We are seeing that green invulnerability. I don't know how much value that really gave there, but also a turn 1 bug fix for Symes. Great news. Not having to worry about that like in that last set, or the last match right there. now the rest is going to come down to their chip draws, whether or not Symes can get a workable combo out before HonorNite has all their defenses lined up. Very nice trigger discipline from Symes there, not TFCing the anti-damage into that and losing the anti-damage value. But HonorNite does have a good area advantage here, that +1. And you always want to be wary of Tengu locks. But it looks like HonorNite is not going to go for that. Shuffles away that other area grab. Going to end up being rewarded with it by that uninstall coming up with these dragon options. Gets that back B there. It does get hit by the uninstall. Ooh, but the machine gun does connect for Symes. That's going to take care of the dust cross. Both players getting blocked out a bit here by their defense. Element Man coming out for HonorNite should clear up the Sanctuary. Olcust comes down for Symes, and this will help Symes in terms of trying to reach for those combo pieces, but it doesn't look like Symes is even going to go for it. Just going to shuffle away the attack +30, not even hoping for the rest, but it looks like that was good. That was an option on this turn, because Tornado and White Capsule did just come up now, and it is a grass field here. Meteor Knuckle is gonna get blocked by the Life Aura here, so great answer from Symes. But this is gonna make things difficult. The fact that you've blocked HonorNite's Giga is great. But now HonorNite's got all this defense lined up, and oh, double life sword ×2. That punches right through the life aura, and still does a second hit. Pretty decent value there, but yeah, so Symes did shuffle away the combo pieces there for the Tornado. Why are you pinging me, Zero Guy? Why are you pinging me? What is this? That was an acceptable use of Neo Variable simply because it was double life sword. That was an acceptable use for it. However, overall, Neo Variable is still bad, and it's still an unacceptable sword chip. So, and that's mainly because it primarily gets used for the supersonic boom, which is just you know, incredibly boring and safe, and yeah, overall, just a disgraceful sword chip. So, while the double life sword, ×2 double life sword there was pretty good, it still doesn't make up for it. This still doesn't make up for the supersonic boom. Okay, Grab Revenge coming out here from Symes, going to pop the anti-damage here. Magnum coming out, it does do double damage and get the D-cross. Both players pretty even in HP, but that's not really what Symes wants to see here. Just like in the first match, Symes really needs to get the combo to connect here. Another Magnum coming down. This one gets blocked by Invis though, and that is great. So here are some of the pieces. It's still missing the white capsule because wait, did the white capsule get used earlier? Yeah, it must have. Wait, no, because Symes only does have the cusp 2 here, so this white capsule is like just off screen. Right? Yeah, that has to be the situation here. Symes can go for a area grab into Tomahawk SP play here. HonorNite is actually running out of chips here, but still does have a little bit of defense, I believe. The real danger here is Damage Judge coming up in 4 turns, 5 turns. Barrier 200, and anti-damage there. That defense layering HonorNite's got going here. Ooh, a charge shot into Erase Man is going to take care of most of this Barrier 200. And I don't know if that was a Buster Jam proc. I think that might have been a Buster Jam proc to finish off the Barrier 200. Not 100% sure, but I think the big issue here is that a Wood Dragon or a Heat Dragon there in Symes' hand? Because if that's a Heat Dragon, that might not be great, because HonorNite still does have that Sanctuary, and that could potentially mitigate a lot of that damage. Okay, it is according to Zero Guy EXE in Twitch chat, very reputable, very trustworthy person. That is Wood Dragon. Okay, yeah, Groundman SP is coming out for HonorNite. That's going to be a good chunk of damage. That is bad news for Symes. Oh! Okay, Tomahawk SP gonna come out. Pop the anti-damage there. Ooh, so much damage connecting here though. If it goes to Damage Judge, it is gonna be HonorNite's game. So it just is HonorNite now down to Sanctuary and Grab Revenge. Not many options left, but and HonorNite knows that the heavy hitters still haven't come out. So this is just gonna be HonorNite trying to weather the storm here. There's the Meteor Knuckle, corner knuckles. 4 hits, gets rid of those Sanctuary panels. Symes waiting until the very end there, getting a D-Cross hit with Element Man. Wait, okay, that didn't actually D-Cross, but it doesn't matter. HonorNite is changing into Tank Cross here. Okay, there is very little time left. Symes is just gonna go for it. This is it. This is the play. Wood Dragon. This is. I think this might be. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because because you don't want to beast over it, just in case, right? Because if you beast over and it can and HonorNite actually manages to step the Wood Dragon, and then your white capsule's attached to the Wood Dragon, your tornado isn't going to clear it out, and then you're actually going to be stuck with the HP drain from beast over and no real options left for the remaining turns. So in the end, Symes actually went for the safer play, just thinking that, like, well, if the Wood Dragon connects, because when you go into beast over, you're giving up your control. Now the beast is deciding when the wood dragon comes out. So it could have potentially completely messed Symes up there and just chosen not to use it at a good time. Instead, use it when HonorNite can actually avoid it.
Yeah, that was actually really great situational awareness.
Yeah, that was actually a really fantastic decision. That was a very critical decision from Symes there, opting not to just gamble on the beast AI. Instead, Symes took full control of the situation and just held onto the wood dragon until he felt that that HonorNite was going to get hit by it. And it didn't matter then at the end whether or not HonorNite was standing in the front and would actually get hit by the tornado follow up, because Symes does have Buster Bug, does have Buster stats, and can just clean it out off of the white capsule. So really well played to both HonorNite and Symes. We saw, as usual, just a really great defensive play from HonorNite and really stable, really consistent defensive play from HonorNite. It's just that Symes at the end there did actually manage to kind of win out in the resource war, did manage to burn through HonorNite's defenses earlier and managed to land really solid hits there with the corner meteor knuckle, 4 hits. Just a great play from both players. And congratulations to Symes on taking that set.
Well, that's what's really scary about playing 1400 HP without recoveries too, because Symes got some crucial Buster Jam procs at the very end off of Sanctuary while HonorNite was moving down into the Sanctuary panel, so he got like an additional 80 damage. And because of that damage, Symes actually put the attack 30 on the Wood Dragon instead of the Tornado on that final turn. So it wasn't just not opting for MegaSilver, it was actually doing some quick math and doing a play that most people would not do or think is a mistake, which is putting the attack boost on the single hit chip instead of the multi-hit chip afterwards. But because of that, it was exactly enough damage to secure the win.
Yeah, definitely just really good situational awareness from Symes. Just really thinking about how could I actually lose this situation and just avoiding it at all costs. Really taking the final turn into his own hands there to secure that win. So yeah, well played once more to both players. Just a really great play in that final set.
Yeah, it's a really interesting case of seeing not choosing the autopilot, the custom screen, and just go for a combo that everyone would go for. Yeah, it's a very interesting seeing double point attack 30 used like that. I also want to give HonorNite a shout out and thank you for submitting this match on stream. Shockingly, he lost, being from, even though it's a double vob, it was from his perspective. Apparently, the past few streams, people have been submitting only their wins. So, spoilers, hopefully that doesn't keep going on. Otherwise, it's getting a little predictable.
Shameful. Absolutely shameful. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. You have to submit your most embarrassing losses. You have to bask in the shame and that's the real way to become a great player.
Yeah, HonorNite said it was a mutual agreement from him and Symes to submit that set. It was a great set. Thank you so much for submitting that. And yes, I would also like to formally apologize for not joining this Blood Moon, because we have a lot less VODs submitted this time, since people tend to submit all the VODs that they win against me to stream and I get bullied. Okay, and with that, I do want to actually talk about what the round robin placements look like so far for Top Cut. There is still today to play out, so some placements could change, but... Okay, right, so in first place we have Passbyword. Passbyword must be doing something right, because he's been first place or second place going into the Top Cut in our last few big tournaments this year. We have Thiago in second. So this is actually a repeat of the kickoff tournament with Passbyword and Thiago in first and second place of the grand finals results. We have Soren in third, who is, I think this is Soren's first time in Top Cut. And they seem pretty locked in, so that's interesting to see. We have Symes and HonorNite that are neck and neck in points. If HonorNite manages to play out both of his remaining sets and win them, then he will be avoiding Symes in round 1, it would be quite tragic for MNGP veterans to knock each other out immediately. I say it as I get matched up against Neryth like almost every single time right off of the bat, and then we tilt each other off the face of the earth. We have Oshihene. I don't remember if that's how we pronounce it. I'm gonna apologize in advance if I got it wrong. And we have A4 Average right now in 7th place. This is the first time A4 Average has made it into a top cut in one of our tournaments, so congratulations to them on that. And we have ChinaTV looking for the revenge match against Passbyword. I feel like this has been happening quite a few times where they get matched up right off the bat or soon after each other or soon after in the rounds. So that is our top 8 for now. I am not sure based on the points if it's possible. No, I don't think it's possible for yeah, it's not possible for the top cut placements to change in terms of who makes it in, but let me see. According to HonorNite, he thinks they'll have to play each other no matter what. You will be at 33 points, but depending on the tiebreaker, you might make it to 3rd place over Soren, I think. Oh, really? Okay, so you are doomed to play each other no matter what. It's a 3-wide tie. Wow, that's rough. Well, at least going to points diff is better than going to seed diff or name diff, which is something Symes might be familiar with. Well, it looks like one of you. Well, it looks like one of you two will be going through the win harder bracket. Whoever has to do that, I will be rooting for you. Pavilion versus Gregor SD. Yeah, that was quite a tournament we had there. We actually did have the majority of our matches played out, so that's pretty nice. I think, like, it lists on the challenge bracket, it was actually almost like 90% of our matches or something. And I want to thank HonorNite, ChinaTV, and Marvino for being the ones that put in the scores today. Speaking of which, let's go into the credits. Thank you so much to everyone for joining the tournament. Thank you so much to our scorekeepers, like I mentioned before. Thank you to our commentators today, Symes and Neryth. Actually, Sol was scheduled to cast, but he had to dip out last second because it turns out he was getting taken out for Father's Day, so happy Father's Day, Sol. He's not here to say I hate it here. Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I wasn't keeping track. So thank you so much, Symes, for reporting a bunch of scores. Yeah, I haven't been doing that at all, and I think Neryth has been taking a break from that too. So thank you so much for keeping up with everything. It's a lot of scores to put in. And ChinaTV is also a new scorekeeper, so thank you to the help and volunteers. I want to thank HonorNite as well for helping keep the stream run every single week by watching over all of the VODs, organizing them, and also doing some additional work to make things run smoothly or to make work smooth for me. I really appreciate that. And everything else, including all of the personal sacrifices Symes has made and the loss to his sanity from things like name diff and others. Okay. Actually, now you're here in chat, is it Imasuka or is it Imasuka or is it something else?
What? Isn't it Imasuka?
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking. You never decided. Okay, good enough. Okay, well, they are asking why this is left-centered, and that's a good point. I don't know, actually. I don't know when that happened, but thank you for pointing that out. Yes, Oshihene has been here for quite some time now, and I hope I got that right as well. Yeah, like, we don't have heavy hitters like Player Zero, or I say heavy hitter, more like the Menace, the Dark Lord himself, the Tyrant Zero, unfortunately, could not make this tournament. And we also, unfortunately, don't have the current Moon Master title holder Soup in this tournament as well. It's a very busy time. We thank them for participating in previous tournaments, but what that means is the skies have cleared, and there is a chance. Heavy luckers, so true. Yeah, Passbyword really is the new cheater. But we love them anyways. They are very funny and they submit very, very funny art. HonorNite says they must regain their honor. Yes, with that, next week we will have the first Top Cut stream. And once again, we will be moving to only YouTube streams and starting in July after the Twitch terms of service is updated, because we will not be able to multi-stream to both at the same time. So apologies to those that prefer Twitch. If you have any questions or have any feedback or thoughts on this, please go to the M1GP feedback channel in the Discord.
Oh, Rocking Strider 015 in YouTube chat asked no shoutouts for who finished all the matches.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry for that. Let's see.
I have it here, so this time I'll be the one who gives the shoutouts. Thank you to Passbyword, Soren, Symes, ChinaTV. One second, ChinaTV, Alpha, Rockin'. I think that's it. Yeah, so yeah, Passbyword, Soren, Symes, ChinaTV, Alpha, and Rockin'. For playing out all of your sets.
Yes, it's a lot of time invested to do that, and also it helps these tournaments run smoothly. So thank you so much for that, and also thank you to Rockin' in YouTube chat for reminding us about that. I wanted to have some potential prizes or something for people that manage to finish all their Blood Moon sets, but unfortunately, with how expensive international shipping is looking like, it doesn't look like we can do that anytime soon. We do actually have something planned for people that have finished all their matches in these big tournaments, so stay tuned for that, actually. I think we're launching it with this tournament. ChinaTV, no spoilers. ChinaTV, stop! Stop! Okay, but with that, thank you so much to the viewers on YouTube and Twitch for tuning in. Yep, thank you everyone for being part of the community. And this is a little bit of spoilers too, actually, but we might have a collaboration coming up with Demi G running his very first Tango tournament. Actually, I'm not sure if he was ready for me to say that, so let's just ignore that too. Okay, and with that, yes, I think we want to do a Team Battle Network raid. However, I require assistance on how I do that. I think it's a chat command. How I do that.
Alright, everyone, Grandma needs help.
Okay, well, Symes already did it, so do I just end the stream now and it's good? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Bye, everyone! Bye!